First stop was Madrid. We wanted to spend some time at the capital so that our two kids could practice some Spanish. So our flight landed at the airport, and the first thing we did when we got off was to withdraw some euros. We needed some money. So you can see down here we have a receipt where we withdrew money. Okay, $250 or euro. No, it was $250.88 to get 200 euro. The exchange rate was
200 euro here shown, and this is from our Schwab account. $250.88 not withdrawn the same day. So the equivalent rate is $1.25 per euro.
But just a side note here, what happened when we came back from Europe on July 27th, we still had a number of euros in our pockets, actually about 260. Not sure how that happened, but we withdrew more than we would need. So our only choice really was to convert it back to US dollars. The exchange rate in this case was not very favorable. Although online the exchange rate for that day was 1.23, what it actually was after the bank took various fees was 1.15. So for our 260 euro we got only $299. So lesson is, of course, if you have a choice, don't convert in the US. You'll lose a good bit of money that way. Okay. Alright, so to get out, then we needed to get out of the airport. So the metro in Madrid is very good and very extensive, as you can see from this map here. Okay, so we were at the airport that you can see up at the top right here, and you can get onto the metro right from the airport, and you take this line 8 down here to Mar de Cristal. Now, when you're getting onto the metro, you have some choices, and if you're going to be spending the day in Madrid, probably your best choice is to get a day pass, which you can get for $6. Okay? That is, you can get it for $6. It will let you on all of the metro for the full day, anyone you want, as many times as you want, get you out of the airport, including the airport fee. However, what happened was there was also an additional office up above where the usual ticket counters or ticket machines are. And this office, I guess, labeled itself as tourist, and we ended up, when we went in there, we ended up paying €8 per person for the day pass. We're not sure why. Maybe it included something else that we weren't aware of and didn't need. But anyhow, if you just want the day pass, regular metro day pass, go down the stairs or the escalator to the regular ticket machines. All right, and so from there, you can continue on. I mean, you could take any number of pathways through this maze of metro, but the main tourist areas are down at this area. You see a big R there. That's just the easiest thing to see there, but where you want to go is to the right of that, you see a stop called Opera, and to the right of that you see a stop called Sol. And if you go to Opera, you can get to such places as the Palacio, which is officially a royal residence, and the Catedral Almudena is also there, and you can easily spend a couple hours there. And then there's also, in between Opera and Sol, or at Opera and Sol, there are also some very large plazas with very large, impressive buildings and architecture.
Okay, and this is the Palacio Real. Ta-da!
So there's Plaza Mayor, Plaza del Sol, Plaza Cibeles. I myself am not a Spanish speaker. There is a large park called Retiro. You can go there and walk. There are many nice areas to stroll, particularly if it's hot. And then another thing we did was to go to the museums. Okay, now, there's many wonderful museums in Madrid, and they are also clustered. Many of them are clustered in an area called the Museum Triangle, which you can get to pretty easily on the metro also.
Yeah.
All right, so you can go to the Museum Triangle. There's a lot of museums there, mostly art museums. The metro stops would be, the best ones would be line 2, the Banco de España, or line 1, Atocha. Okay, those will let you off at the north and south ends of this museum triangle, respectively. So fairly easily walking distance as well. And so you can see there's the Museo de Prado, which was the one that we went into, which also, just for your information, is free of charge every evening except Monday. So you might want to take advantage of that. And so there's some of the other museums. Again, if you check, they have their various days with a couple of free hours here and there. So Reina Sofia, Bonamissa, and so forth. Lots of museums. Okay. And so then we were traveling out of Madrid by train. Again, it was very easy to get there by metro. So we just hopped back on the metro right up to the Chamartin station right there. And from there we got a train out to Barcelona. So it is both a metro stop and a full train. You can connect to the train station. That was our day in Madrid.